Insecure men have finally decided to seek help. Yes, they've decided that they're tired of being beta males and they want to be alphas. So, of course, they sought out these online gurus that have learned how to mask their insecurities and project it as confidence. And they're going to teach men everywhere how to be alphas. But it turns out that these alpha male gurus can't even live up to their alpha standards.
How much money do you need to make to be considered a man?
If you're making anything under $50,000 a month, you're not a man. I'm sorry, life starts at $50,000 a month. At $50,000 a month, you can afford to do whatever you want. Everything isn't so much about penny pinching. And now you can take care of your family. Let's keep it a buck. The reason why a lot of guys complain about life is so hard and I got this many kids is because you can't afford it. How much government assistance are you getting with that 1 or 2 child that you got? And then you complaining about life is so hard. Yeah, bro, you could have 10 kids if you can afford it. You're just poor. It's okay. Go make some more money because at $3,000 a month, this is where life truly starts and you're just not living right now.
Now I know some of y'all are confused because this is the alpha male guru, FedEx Fearless, but y'all don't have to worry because he not a man according to his own standards because he don't make $50,000 a month. And I know y'all was worrying about this ignorance spreading its seed. But he say he not reproducing until he make $50 million a year. So we ain't got to ever worry about him passing this ignorance along. If your junk isn't a certain size, then you not considered a man and he can help you grow that.
How many inches does my junk need to be considered a man?
Minimum 7 inches. Every single man can get his wee-wee to 7 inches. If you're 5 inches, bro, you better start working on that shit today. Because the thing about women is they won't tolerate it, but they prefer better. Women don't want to hurt your feelings. They don't want to tell you, yo, baby, I can barely feel when you're inside it. It don't have to be 12 inches, but you can be at least 7 and above. And you want your girl coming back for more. You want to be hitting that spot every time. If you want to improve your size as a guy, man, and you want to know exactly how to do it the safe, natural way, I got a website for you guys where I teach men how to improve their size naturally. It's called FitX Talks. And if you're anything under 7 inches, bro, comment the word talks and your partners will thank me because you improved your size.
Now, I just want to let y'all know, unless y'all getting penile enhancement surgery, that's not going to happen for you. It's just not. He's giving y'all advice from a male's perspective. Ain't no woman told y'all this. And he's talking about, well, I can help you grow it. Sir, how do you know that those methods are tried and true? So not only is he a short dude, he ain't dealing with much below. That's all I'm learning from this. Talking about your woman to thank me later. Sir. Y'all need to stop letting these insecure men trick y'all. The average junk size isn't even 7 inches, bro. Y'all about to get scammed if y'all take that course. But he also wants men to do better because he's sick of y'all women being in his inbox.
I'm tired of your girl always DMing me, telling me that she can never feel you when you inside of her, telling me that you're not masculine, telling me that you're not ambitious. Y'all girls always coming to me complaining because they know I make videos helping men. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired of doing the work for you. You need to be a man that takes charge of your own life so other dudes don't keep smashing your girl. She told you she with her girlfriends. She's having a girls' night out. She's really hitting me up to come. All right, I'm tired, man. I'm trying to give her back to you. Come take her from me, bro, please. I'm tired.
Now, man, y'all ain't got nothing to worry about. Because this short king here, game is lacking.
Sophia.
Sophia, where you from?
Born in Moscow.
Moscow?
Yes.
What are you doing in Miami?
Just trying to do some stuff.
You visiting?
No, I actually live here.
Oh, really?
Live here, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You just moved here?
Kind of. Long story, but I mean, I lived in Fort Lauderdale. Now I'm back here again, but
Okay, how come to move?
break up.
Break up?
For the best.
Damn. This might be the stars aligning then.
Oh,
all right?
yeah, for sure.
Really? So what do you do for fun?
I was doing insurance, but I'm kind of like more heading towards the real estate route. So I do that and then modeling.
Where you heading to now?
I was actually gonna go to the mall.
Okay.
Yeah.
You seem like a cool person.
Yeah.
Well, we should hang out.
I have a boyfriend.
Okay.
Like,
No worries. Thank you.
Coming out there, these are the fine women that's coming to Miami to get their cheeks clapped by him. Sir, stop lying. They don't want you. Your height is one of the determining factors. Then on top of that, you ain't got no game at all. This woman was like, man, I got a boyfriend. She ain't got no boyfriend. She just don't want to be dealing with you. But this is the man that's out here giving advice. And these are the type of weirdos that seek out his advice.
You have a vision board of random women on your wall that you manifest. Do you guys see what I'm talking about when I say that women should be scared of men? There are some dudes that women, I will be scared. I will be scared of you, bro. If I was a girl and I came to your house and you showed me that shit, I would be like, what the fuck is going on over here?
It's a hustler's mentality, though. You're supposed to manifest in the morning.
No, you don't manifest. That's not how it works. Manifest my ass.
That will probably get banned from his main account and still follow these women on his burners. And leaving eggplant emojis in their comment section, etc. He probably also is a Patreon to OnlyFans. But it gets worse. Because then you got these dudes that's out here that can't even keep a job with Uber seeking advice on how to get women.
Why can't you do Uber?
That was one of the jobs that I lost, unfortunately.
How the hell did you lose an Uber job?
To make it simple, whenever you're doing stuff on your phone, the order will pop up and that accept screen will sit right there. If you accidentally tap it, if I cancel the order, it still counts as a canceled order. Once you get to 20%, they deactivate your account. So I accidentally canceled too many orders because I did it so often. It's just, it is what it is. It's unfortunate. You know, when I got out of jail, I lost a lot of stuff.
Jail? Oh, wait. So there's more.
But a walking red flag, sir. You can't even be an independent contractor with Uber, but you're trying to get with a woman and trying to lead her. How, Sway? And then he talking about when I got out of jail like he just came back from vacation, which makes me think that he may be addicted to dropping his soap. And then you had a select group of men that these alpha males forget to mention on a podcast that intentionally knock up women and trap them.
Messing with each other for like 3 months, and I won't lie, she's like a 7.5. So I was hitting her raw. I got her pregnant, basically.
Oh my God.
But the reason why I got her pregnant,
Go ahead.
the reason why I got I dated her intentionally.
These insecure men are jealous of other men's success and them getting women.
Girls, they want Duke Dennis. They don't want me. It's not fair.
Oh, shut the hell up.
They want the jewelry, rich guy. They want everything. They don't want a regular Joe.
He built himself. Ain't nobody gave that dude shit. He built himself. You motherfuckers look at every dude at the finish line and be like, oh, why do women want him? Because he tried. Because he gave effort. He wasn't a defeatist that sat in his fucking house and didn't care. He got out, he got off his ass and put some effort in.
Mm-hmm.
Put some effort, you can maybe be the dude that the girls want as well. Y'all don't want to do no work.
How can I improve my looks? Other than the hair.
You need your effort. Okay, your effort needs to be improved. Effort. Where's the effort? Start trying. How much money are you making, bro?
And so they're jealous of the men, and then they become resentful of the women because these men are getting women that they feel entitled to, and they don't understand why you not messing with them.
Where you calling from? Your car?
I'm a truck driver.
Okay. How's it going, man? How can I help?
Okay, I can't get. They rather date men from the street, right? That be dumping out illegal activities before dating me.
Okay.
Like
so you're the what?
I'm a big money maker.
Meaning what?
I make money the right way.
Okay. So you think they don't like you because you make money?
No, they go for somebody who's toxic, who beats women.
Okay, stop. Oh, let's not get into that here, please. Keep those words out of my stream.
Okay.
Just say toxic. Don't get specific, please.
Okay. They toxic women.
Okay, that's not true. They just don't find you attractive.
Okay, but they still date toxic dudes though.
Sure, but those toxic dudes tend to be attractive. Women deal with a lot of toxicity when a guy looks good. Do they deal with toxic ugly dudes?
Is it still toxic when they get left as a single mother?
Why are you worrying about that? If they don't see, okay, stop, Michael. Let me help you out. You guys who are not successful with women, you start to get angry at women. You start to have all this hate and anger. That shit does nothing for you. Let me please help you. Please take this from the bottom of my heart. Okay? Hating and being angry at women serves you no good. You sound like you have a lot of red pill rage. You got a lot of anger towards girls because they're not picking you, and you wanna this. This is not one of these streams where you come on here and like we bash women. That's not what we're here for. I'm legitimately trying to help guys. So what do you care about a single mom? What the fuck does that have to do with you?
Nothing.
They don't want you, right?
Right.
And what's funny about that?
It's just laughable how it all plays out.
It's laughable that the women don't pay no attention, but they end up as single mothers. That's laughable.
Yes, they deserve it.
They deserve it because what?
They should have chose a guy like me.
Oh, so you feel they should have chose little Michael, that he's a good person. Now you feel good that women are left unfortunate. That's very bitter and sad. What about the girls who didn't choose you and ended up well? What about those girls?
I wish the worst for them eventually.
See, this is called anger and sadness. When's the last time you had sex, bro?
I paid for it just like, I want to say like 2 weeks ago. I paid for it. So,
Michael, let's use that logic. You hate women, but you pay them to sleep with you. You're the ultimate bottom tier man. You exchange your hard work and resources to still have access to the thing that you hate. Where you calling from? Your car?
I'm a truck driver.
Now, let me be perfectly clear. FedEx Fearless did a good job with this particular interview. I will give him that. The dude in the red, I've done videos on him before. He feels like he's a good guy. And you always hear guys, well, she should have chose better. And when they say she should have chose better, they put themselves in a group of the better instead of them just acknowledging that they're a toxic piece of trash too. Because that man right there in the red, he feels like if you don't choose a man like him, you should be great. Okay? That's how he feels. And he always wishes the worst upon people like he's not toxic himself. And the women ain't choosing him because, sir, have you seen that bump on your face and your face in general? You just give creepy vibes. He's been kicked off of multiple social media sites. And now he done joined this chat trying to get advice. He is a danger to society, and any woman that comes upon him needs to run. Get as far away from him as possible. His mama came out and said she did not raise him like that, and she wants him to get help. As you can see, these individuals, they don't take accountability. And most of all, they hate single mothers.
As a single mother, do you believe you deserve a man in the top percentile?
I'm able to do everything else, whether or not I have a baby or not. I still can be a great wife.
Yeah, listen, single moms, recreational use only.
Do you mean like...
Time out. Let's reverse it real quick. What is broke guys good for?
Sex.
Recreational use only. Gotcha. Modern day women just don't qualify for the top tier men, and that is the truth.
Do you believe you're a top tier man? By what standard?
I'm 6'4", only about what? 8% of the entire world is 6'4". I make well over 100K a year. And I'm black at that if you add that on. So just if we're speaking about those figures, the things that women are attracted to, no, I'm not going to toot my own horn, but I'll let you do the math.
Hold on, before we go, what's your math say?
Y'all do the math.
Conversation and the words that are coming out of the mouth of someone like you, I would never consider top tier. A top tier man is also a man that is extremely desirable by way of his character. A top tier man is a man who displays a certain level of intellect that allows him to consider other people. A top tier man, they lead with love, not with dictatorship, right? They don't want to control their woman. They want to gently lead their woman. A top tier man creates space for a woman to feel good about herself. A top tier man supports the dreams and the ideas of a woman. A top tier man prioritizes a woman. A top tier man is in leadership and working as hard as he is to give the woman the life of her dream.
And with all that stuff that you just said, that was just womanese talk.
Womanese is also 6'4", black, attractive. I don't know too many women in my circle who desire a 6'4" man still wearing braids.
This top tier man that Mr. Cooley told us to do the math about. Turn out, he out here cohabitating and reproducing with a single mother.
That's why he said that. That's why he talked the way he talked. That's why he thinks he's a top tier man, because he's 6'4" and black. This is why he's the trinket. He's the fetish. But this is the dude that y'all follow, fellas. This is the rhetoric that y'all subscribe to from hypocrites. A black man playing stepdaddy to some white kids with a single mother who was a BBL Becky. Mind you, getting her knocked up because she's currently pregnant, not even married to her. They've been together since 2017 and has yet to put a ring on her finger.
When you've been waiting for and think everything is a proposal.
And darling, this is more than anything.
So Christmas is around the corner, and since we got a little mixed baby here, we're gonna see which Santa he chooses. We got a black Santa,
And I have the white ones.
and let's see which one he chooses. Same time, don't cheat.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Which one are you gonna pick?
Like, all the boxes were checked. Cringy interracial couple content. She's begging to be proposed to. She's a single mother.
Cooley responded because he said he not a hypocrite. He's an exception to the rule.
Here's the full version of the clip, right? Let's go ahead and play that. That is the truth.
Okay, so since
I
we're
don't
speaking
care about
about
going broke or none of that.
So since we're speaking about,
you believe you're a top tier man? By what standard?
By what standard?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I'm
when I'm in a
interested to know.
relationship, I'm not speaking about myself, but
When I'm in a relationship, I'm not speaking about myself,
as you can see in that clip, I never said I was a top tier man.
But you did say this, Cooley.
The things that women are attracted to, no, I'm not going to toot my own horn, but I'll let you do the math.
So he laid out his attributes and he said, I'm not gonna toot my own horn, but I'm gonna let you do the math. He also said this about himself.
It's gonna be very hard to measure up to a nigga like me. Extremely hard. Maybe some years ago, I didn't really have the confidence. I didn't have the money there. I didn't have, certain things in order. It's like, okay, another guy could get over me here and there. But now it's like, it's going to be extremely hard for a woman to find a man that's better than me. And guess what? I know this.
There are multiple men at this exact moment that have multiple baby mamas and multiple kids. And they also make a pretty decent income and have height too. See, he's not an exception to the rule. He's just a statistic. He a baby daddy.
You can also see in that clip, the woman, she spoke about values. I spoke about tiers. I spoke about the prerequisites, the things that a man has to meet before a woman even gives him a chance. So, generally speaking, women are attracted to height, income, and race. That's to get the man in the door. The values and his character and his personality and him being a virtuous individual, that comes after the man meets the woman's prerequisites. So what that woman just stated was manipulation. She spoke about the effects. I actually spoke about the cause. I went to the root of it. So think about it. If a woman actually did meet a man and he embodied all of those values that woman stated, but he was 5'2" and broke, she wouldn't give him a chance, and most women wouldn't either. Now, since you just watched that clip and you got the truth, now let's get into the next lie that they told.
That's why he thinks he's a top tier man, because he's 6'4" and black. This is why he's the trinket. He's the fetish. But this is the dude that y'all follow, fellas. This is the rhetoric that y'all subscribe to from hypocrites. A black man playing stepdaddy to some white kids with a single mother who was a BBL Becky.
One, chick does not have a BBL.
But she's still the single mother.
Y'all funny. So as you all just witnessed in that clip, it shows that, oh, well, Cooley is saying these things about not dating a single mom, but he's actually dating one. So hypocritical. Well, let's actually play some clips where I always speak about these things on my podcast, and I've never lied about my life. And I have almost 2 million followers on TikTok where it shows my personal life. So how can they be exposing anything when I put this out there for the world to see? And I've spoke about these things many times on my podcast. You're in the 18 percentile like myself. I have full custody of my kid, right? Difference between me and you is I met my girl when we got together when we were 25. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yes, we both had children. So we came into the relationship with children, but I was young and she was young. You get what I'm saying? So I didn't have to build on anything. We were kind of just young together, figuring things out. Okay, so now you just heard that clip where you got the truth now. Now let's get into another clip where I actually tell men that don't have any kids not to date single moms. Men that do have kids that have full custody of their kids, that's an exception to the rule if you have full custody of your kids, because only 18% of fathers win custody battles. So you're in the exception, man. And when you have full custody of your kid, women that don't have kids necessarily don't understand the obligations that it takes when having kids. So if you can find a woman that doesn't have kids that does understand the obligations, that's a great thing. But if you can't, then there's a higher probability that a woman that has kids, she can understand those obligations. But there's many red flags that those single moms be having. So still try to avoid them. But if you can find one that doesn't have all of those red flags, but you have a kid, maybe it's not a bad idea. But still, it's nonsensical to even say, because generally speaking, most of them do. I just happen to be the exception to the rule, and my girl happens to be the exception to the rule. With that being said, I still recommend you.
No, you're not. You're not an exception to the rule, good sir. You're a baby daddy, a serial baby daddy, and your girlfriend is a serial baby mama. Both of y'all need to put pause on that, because first and foremost, sir, she had children. She had children. So she reproduced twice with a bum, and then she got with you and reproduced some more. You reproduced, got custody, and you think you deserve a pat on the back for taking care of your kids? Sir, you're a single father, like these single mothers. Why should your baby mama be any different from these baby mamas that's sitting on your couch and you telling them it's their fault that they not with their baby daddy? They don't get to be exceptions. They don't get shown any grace, because this is what you said about them.
As a single mom, you don't know what I had gone through. And sometimes we don't even choose to be a single mom. It's like,
well, let's pick one point by point. You do choose to be a single mom.
How?
A man can't have sex with you unless you grant access to sex. And not only that, how many times has a man broken up with you?
No. None.
None.
Zero.
So no men broke up with you.
Right.
How many men have you broken up with?
A little bit, a lot, what?
How many men have you broken up with?
It has been a mutual
No, listen. How many men have you broken up with?
Shit didn't work out.
No, that's not the question. How many men have you broken up with?
4.
You proving my point right there.
No, I didn't.
So you choose the men to have sex with, and then you break up with them. This is why you're a single mom, because you are the problem, and you broke up with these
You let him hit it raw. You didn't have second thoughts. Now you.
So your baby mama was a single mother before she got with you, because she was the problem. she had all them red flags. I mean, you was a single father, but of course your baby mother left you because you ain't had no red flags. And you ain't a single father by choice. Because your baby mama just chose to let you sleep with her. And you ain't have a choice in the matter. Oh, it gets better because
environment is for a kid to be raised in a single mother household. Statistics show that single mother households leads to juvenile delinquents. It leads to most of men in prison came from single mother households. Most of the school shooters came from single mother households. Most of the degeneracy that you see in the gang violence in Chicago and Newark, New Jersey, and all of these areas around the world, in LA and things like that. These are, areas where there's no father figure in the home because the woman kicked the man out the home. She married the government via welfare, was like, oh, let me get this government check. Or if not that, she just chose the wrong man. Like, you got power. You choose who you give your sex to. Power, right? You have power. You choose which man you're gonna have a kid by. You got power. You get to choose if you can, terminate the baby or not. You got so much power, but you still make poor decisions with your power. So when I see a single mom, right, I see a woman that made all the wrong choices and only prioritized how she feels. She's selfish.
Man, that's how he feel about you. Now, when I see a single father like Cooley, I see a selfish man that shouldn't have been allowed to reproduce. Because after all, sir, you a single father because you chose wrong. You chose to procreate with the wrong woman. Multiple choices to prevent that from happening. You could have went and got snipped, or you could have used protection. You could have also paid to get that situation fixed, but at that particular time, you was probably too broke to do that. Now here you are with it being a single father stuck with a single mother that you refuse to marry. Because I know some of y'all think that he said that his baby mama was the exception. That's cap too. He's with her because he doesn't believe at this particular moment that he could do better based on where he is in his life.
If you don't have any kids, you should not be dating no single mother. And if you do have a kid and your value is high enough where you could dictate a lot of terms in a relationship, still try to get a girl that doesn't have any kids. It's just gonna be a more easier, simpler life. And it may sound contradictory because I date a woman and I've dated a woman that has kids, and hey, we all do it. But at the end of the day, I have a kid. So if you have a kid, it's much different. There's a few reasons why it goes two ways, man, because he asked this question, right? So realistically, if your value is high enough and you can dictate a lot of terms in a relationship, don't date any single moms. You get a woman without any kids. If you have a kid and your value is high enough to still dictate terms in a relationship, still don't get a woman with kids because it's going to be a headache, right? Because
his value isn't high enough in his eyes. But he still remains true to this line.
girls that are modern don't qualify for the top tier men usually. That's just a fact.
I disagree.
No, they qualify for recreational use only. They'll smash those single moms. They'll smash those chicks in the club and stuff, but they don't wife them up. You got no ring, you got no true commitment because you don't qualify, man. These niggas lied to you like I...
They kick buckets. Oh, he coming off way too pushy. I hope he don't think he was getting this pussy. He like his bitches psychotic. Sit on his face and explain why I'm toxic. How you talk shit but ain't backing it up? Your pussy wet.
That's why he's pretending to propose to her, because she don't qualify for a top tier man like him.